before we get up out of here, I got a little horror react. We ain't did a horror react in a minute. I think it's been like 2 weeks or something like that. Vintage 8 just dropped one a week ago. It's called It Lives in the Static. We watched Tangivirus, The Oracle Project, Children Under the House, Sinkhole. We watched these. We gonna get to this eventually. We'll get to this eventually. But I want to watch this new one because it's long. Hour and a half. Voice these nuts. Why? Why would you say that, bro? Now, if I killed myself, then you know, Vintage 8 always got them slappers, bro. Watch at your own risk. Oh, bro, you already know it's bad. Shout me out. I got you. Oh, bro. A car.
Last year, I purchased
Oh, thank God they got voice acting. Let's go.
In Albany, Louisiana. The place was a good buy. It only needed a decent cleaning and a few repairs.
Only in Louisiana.
I had hoped to turn it into a nice rental for a college.
I was surprised it ain't Case Crossing. Okay, nice spot. They got the chess table on the chessboard on the end table, or not end table, but coffee table. Who playing chess on the coffee table? I don't know. Nice bathroom. Okay, I would live here. Ain't bad.
From what the seller told me, no one had lived there for over 20 years. She and her husband rented it out at one time, making more trouble than it was worth. The last tenant was more than a little odd, and she was relieved when he left without his deposit. After her husband died, she decided the little place was better for storing a lifetime of junk. She offered to knock $5,000 off the asking price if I brought her things to the dump myself.
Okay.
And I was happy to make that deal.
$5 off the deal? Okay. Shit. That's a lot of junk, though. That's a lot of junk to throw away.
Most of what I found wasn't particularly interesting. Smelly couches, worn down furniture, and rotten towels.
Rotten towels?
I did find some old baseball cards and comic books my kid might like. But the most curious thing was in an old beat-up red suitcase.
What the fuck you found in that suitcase, buddy? Hold on, did I change? I don't think I changed again.
In the suitcase was a VCR, used and unused tapes, and several hard disks. I was surprised at how well kept the contents appeared.
Goon Sim 2024 is crazy. Oh, they got Obama Part 1 and Obama Part 2 on that motherfucker. Joke for literally one person. Y'all got Toy Story 1 on that bitch? The boot disc?
If I knew then what I know now, I would have tossed all of it into the trash. But curiosity got the better of me.
You know what they say about curiosity, bro?
A buddy of mine who's good
That should kill a cat.
got the files off the hard disks. Most of them were just old Word 97 files. Thankfully, I can delete them. I just can't forget them.
Dog, why would you say that? 1.44 megabytes of CP. Randall Scott?
Here's the deal. I'm posting videos of what I found on these tapes and discs here on this channel, so that maybe someone watching can help me make sense of what I'm seeing. Afterwards, I'm destroying.
You know, I'm not that wise, bro. I ain't that well traveled. I don't think I can help you. It lives in the static.
From what I can tell, Randall was keeping a record of what he was experiencing. The numbers on the hard disks matched the numbers on the VHS tapes.
That was not Discord, bro. That was a Windows notification.
And the numbers found throughout the entries appear to be time code. They tell us where to be on the tape and what Randall was doing at that point.
This nigga Randall had a lot of detail in this shit. My questionable claim to sanity started 2 weeks ago. I was watching TV and it went out. Okay, all right. You ain't gonna let me read it? I'll pause it next door. 103?
But I think it's best to just start at the beginning.
I've been stuck in this house for a little less than 3 months. This place feels so cramped. It's almost suffocating. It's a prison. Who am I kidding? It's worse than a prison. I pay to live here. I hate this place almost as much as I hate my life. God damn, buddy. I don't know why I volunteered to move out. We had a guest bedroom. I could have slept there until the divorce was final. Stupid. I don't know why I had to be all noble. Crystal was the one who cheated. Nigga, you gave up your house after she cheated? Oh, nigga, you dumb as hell, buddy. My back hurts too. The couch is killing me. I tried to sleep in the bedroom, but I always feel like someone is watching me, glaring at me from the shadows. It's like I'm reliving all the worst parts of being a kid. Nigga scared of the dark. At least I catch some sleep on the couch, and I stress the word some. I catch some sleep on the couch, and I stress the word some. The little shut-eye I get comes at the expensive price of walking with a hunch. Lucky for me, drinking kills whatever the painkillers don't. Damn. I always feel like somebody's watching me. But maybe I'm not sleeping enough. Maybe that's the reason I'm seeing what I'm seeing. That's what a reasonable person might say. So to whomever reads this, I'm not sure you can trust what I'm writing. It is possible that I'm unwell, but I'm not that lucky. Nigga wanna be crazy. My questionable claim to sanity started 2 weeks ago. I was watching TV and it went out, static. But instead of the typical obnoxiously overpowering hiss, I heard a voice. It sounded like someone asking me for help. Oh, okay. This being a word. Niggas writing his motherfucking memoirs. The next night it happened again. And the next, and so on. I finally had enough sense to look at the time. Midnight. For a week this went on. I asked the landlord about it. She didn't really have a clue. So I decided the best thing to do was to record it. The PowerPoint horror is crazy. That's when things finally got weird. Timestamp. If you go to that point on the tape, you'll find what I'm talking about. You can hear it. That strange voice. Inhuman, maybe. Fake, false, wrong. He watching the Midnight Channel. No, this thing on this Persona 4 shit. Zoomers are officially scared of MS Office 2004. This ain't even analog. It's digital. It's digital now.
Notice the top quality of the taste at the dinner table. Piggly Wiggly, serving our area for 10 years. Piggly Wiggly, down home, down the street, and proud sponsor of high school and college.
Piggly Wiggly?
Dress up, fix up, and power up your automobile or motorcycle, old or new, at Wheels & Company.
Wheels & Co? Even though I need some nitro for my car, bro, for sure.
Wheels & Company is your source for Euro taillights, graphics, audio, nitrous, exhaust, raising or lowering your car or truck, everything.
Okay, yeah, I'm about to go to Wheels & Co and pimp my shit the fuck out, nigga.
As well as the ride.
Oh, they got the oysters on deck? I just ate some pizza. That shit just made me hungry again. I want some seafood now. Oh, he was watching a cooking show? This look like a cooking show. This don't look like an ad for a restaurant. I guess it could be. This shit look good as hell, bro. The shrimp pasta? Nah, I'm cool, bro.
I can hear you. I see you there sitting on the couch. Just say hello. That's all I ask.
I would not say shit. I would turn the motherfucking tube off.
It's been so long since I had
Mike was
someone
us.
to talk to. Please talk to me. Please.
How you know my fucking name?
I
Or
don't
how you know
know
Randall's
that.
name?
I promise I don't want to hurt you.
I can't trust that.
If you change your mind, I'll be back here tomorrow.
Is your only stop for Cajun
When bro said he heard a voice, I didn't think it was gonna be that clear, bro.
Louisiana brings you the lion's share with its massive po' boys and large.
I ain't never had a po' boy, bro. I want
Joe
one.
Wilson and his staff.
Niggas just heard unfathomable horrors. Hey, bro, I'm hungry as shit. I can go for a po' boy right now. Can the TV see me? I didn't answer it. I was too scared. I've never had a television talk directly to me before. I didn't think it worked that way. Yeah, it don't usually work that way, bro. That's not how TVs work. I passed out shortly after. When I woke up, I immediately reviewed the tape. I was hoping to find it different than I remembered. I didn't. We never rewatched. We did. I think I started it, but we fell asleep. TV trying to join the goon session. I should have never said goon on stream. Now everybody just gonna say goon.
Please help me. Please.
I think it can see me. It said it could see you. I had a strange dream last night. It was part memory and part fantasy. I was having dinner with Crystal and Benny. I brought home a pizza. We were so happy, smiling ear to ear. That was the fantasy. Crystal rarely smiled toward the end, especially after I lost my job. Bum. That's probably why she cheated on you, nigga. My fault. But who could blame her? After Dunnington Construction imploded, no one would touch me. Yesterday I was a VP of sales, and today I'm a nobody. I can't get a job flipping burgers. I'm poisoned. I'm a walking, talking plague. Was it Dunnington Construction? Wasn't that the company from the sinkhole? Be like you, bro. Chill on me. Now all I have is time, and no one to talk to. My entire world is this dusty old couch. I love to talk to someone about the man in the TV. Maybe if someone would listen, I wouldn't hear it. I think it is all. I think it is all connected. It's all been in like Case Cross in Louisiana, or like in Louisiana in the same area and shit. I'm almost out of money. As disappointed as this place is, I'll be on the street in 2 to 3 months tops. I can't imagine I'll survive long after that. I guess it's been fun. Damn, nigga, you sound depressed as fuck, bro. I really need to get it together. And another timestamp? Oh, buddy. Nope. Oh, it's the same cooking show. Show that shrimp pasta again, bro. Damn. Where does fucking TV go? Let him cook. No, for real, let him cook.
Randall.
It ain't no subtitles this time.
Why won't you talk to me?
Bro, because you're a voice in the TV. Why the fuck would I talk to you?
You don't think I'm real, do you? I can help you if you let me.
How can you
I'll
help
tell
me,
you
dude?
what. I'll help you. And then maybe you can help me. You need money, right? Go to the Best Stop gas station on the corner of Thomas and Williams.
Think about something to rob that
Be there
bitch.
between 2 and 2:30. If you wait later, it'll be too late. Buy 3 lottery tickets from Rack 2. Next, go to the Quick Stop on Oak Street for 4 p.m. 4:05 will be too late. Buy 3 more from Rack 8. After you are done, Watch where you are walking on the way to your car.
Yo, he giving this nigga the lottery
You will
number?
be $840 richer by the end of the day. Maybe then you'll be more willing to talk.
Wait, yo, sleep paralysis demon is a bro? Nah, this nigga really... Honestly, if the nigga was giving me cheese, I'd be with it. Just joined the stream and I'm already getting told coordinates. Case Crossing Pet Shop. They got the guinea pigs on deck? I parked in front of the Best Stop gas station at 150. I sat in my car watching the time. Can't lie, I was embarrassed. Was I going to listen to the damn television? Good God, is this my life now? I'll start sacrificing chickens for with a lottery number. Tick tock, tick tock. I must have sat in that car for 30 minutes. I probably looked like I was going to rob the darn place. I'm surprised no one called the cops. Someone probably should have. What did you rob them, nigga? Why did they should have, like, nigga? Finally some sense kicked in. This is crazy. I'm here. What was the worst thing that could happen? The man in the TV would laugh at me or something? It's just a couple of bucks, right? Right. Besides, I was craving a honey bun. This nigga think he me, bro. That's me anytime I go to any gas station. I'm gonna get a honey bun on no. I did just as the TV said. I bought 3 tickets. The first 2 were losers. The third scored me $500. Holy crap. That just happened. The guy behind me in line bought 4 of the same tickets. I guess these scratch-offs were meant for him. That's fucked up. You took my man's $500. Can't lie. It was both thrilling and scary. Does this prove I'm not crazy? I guess it does, but then I probably shouldn't get ahead of myself. I ain't gonna lie, TV told me, hey bro, go to this specific gas station, buy these specific tickets at this specific time. I ought to do it too. I drove to the second gas station, the quick stop. I bought 3 more tickets. The first one me $35. The second was a free ticket. The third was for $300. I won $835. I'ma slide back. I was anecdoting this shit. That was far short of what the TV said, but still nothing to sneeze at. Stick your hand in the cash register. Their money is your money as of right now. As I walked to my car, I remember what the TV said. Watch where I was walking. I did just that. I found $5 rolling on the pavement, just under my car door. $8.40. The TV got it exactly right. I guess I'm going to have to talk to this thing after all at another time stamp. Honestly, at that point, nigga, I'm like, hey, bro, what's cracking, guy? You want to be friends? And I needed that $8.40, bro. I ain't gonna hold you. I was down on my dick, nigga. I needed that money. Pasta salad. You show the pasta, the shrimp pasta. Let's go, bro.
Randall, you think we can talk now?
Damn.
Come on, Randall. I'm sure you can see that this could be profitable.
Hell yeah.
At least remember your manners. What could a simple thank you hurt?
420. I gave it what it wanted. I said thank you. I regretted the moment the words left my stupid mouth. Damn. Hey, low-key, the Vintage 8 Pro Tags do be a little stupid. Let's be honest.
You're very welcome, Randall. No one deserves the kind of luck you've had, my friend.
You can see me? My life? How?
I see everything. It just doesn't do me any good. But it can do good for you.
Is this Oracle? So what? You gonna give me the winning lottery numbers or something?
I can't do that.
Why not? Why? Yeah, nigga.
Why? Because whatever numbers I give won't show up. I'm sure you know that it's rigged. But maybe I can get you a job. Make your life the way it should be. make your life the way that it was.
Give me my wife back? And what do you want? Rigged.
Right to the point. I like that. What do I want, Randall?
Nigga kind of sound.
I want food.
Food? My nigga, you better eat some of that shrimp pasta that was in the The tape broke. I'm going to fix it and upload the rest of the video ASAP. This joint a little, that's what I'm saying. You hear it too? He sound a little, he sound like he gooning or something. That nigga sound like he in the goon sesh. It took a little finesse, but I managed to fix the tape. Feed me, Seymour. You're welcome to the takeout I bought. How does this work? How do I feed you? Nigga say, hey bro, you want some of this Chinese?
My diet requires something a little fresher.
Fresher? What the hell does that mean? Raw?
No. I mean still breathing.
Huh? So what? You want some kind of animal or something? Is that what you want?
Animals work in a pinch. But I need something more.
So you eat people, cuz?
involved.
I'm not sure what you want from me, bro. He wants you to bring him people, nigga. Fuck is you talking?
Don't be dense, Randall.
That's what I'm saying, bro. Don't be stupid.
You're embarrassing yourself. You know exactly what I'm asking for.
I can't do that. That's crazy. That's wrong.
Maybe.
This joint sounds
It can
sexual.
be so right for you. The more I eat, the more I can see. The more I can help you.
No. My life is garbage, but I'm not going to hurt somebody just so I can have it better. I'm not a killer. Besides, this is probably just a figment of my imagination. A symptom of me losing my damn mind.
You aren't losing your mind, Randall. You've been given an opportunity that most people would kill for.
You were asking me to kill for it.
You don't have to do anything but bring them here. I'll do the rest.
That still makes me a killer. I'll get you some chickens. That's the best I can do. Take it or leave it.
That's not the best you can do, Randall.
How you gonna tell me, nigga? You said it would work in a pinch. Well, it's better than being hungry, right? Honestly? Hey, my nigga, what kind of sounds you making, bro?
Fine, Randall. You drive a hard bargain.
Good. I'll get the chickens tomorrow.
Thank you, Randall. As a token of our
He really about to throw some chickens in the Midnight Channel, bro.
give you another tip. Tomorrow,
This
go to the
nigga,
Independence Gold Dollar Casino. Be there at 6:05 p.m. Find the Lucky Ladies video poker machine. It'll be the machine in front of the bathroom. A dark-haired man will be playing on the machine. You'll see his name, Ralph, written on his uniform.
my nigga Ralph?
Be patient. His luck is about to run out. When he gets up to go to the ATM, take his seat. Play $20, and you will win $1,000.
This nigga is a Forex scammer. The voice left after that. I was alone, but it didn't feel that way. I can live with it eating chickens, but people, that's too much. We did some questionable crap at Dunnington Construction, but I never drifted into monster territory. Oh, buddy, you did. Let me tell you something, buddy. If you was working at Dunnington Construction, you was dealing with monsters. I woke up late. My cell phone was ringing. It was Benny. Damn, I miss Benny. I answered and we talked for what seemed like a minute. He said he missed me and wanted to know when I was coming home. Breaks my heart. It's just a viral marketing campaign for gambling. He told me that his mom has a new friend. I asked who, but he doesn't know. He only comes over when Benny is supposed to be asleep. Unfortunately, he doesn't recognize his voice or call his name. Crystal calls him Honey. Funny. She used to call me Honey. Ooh. When Crystal told me she was having an affair, she never mentioned who she was having an affair with. She only grinned. Like she knew it was going to hurt when I found out. She fucking the TV man, nigga. She fucking the TV man for TV. Crystal snatched the phone from Benny mid-conversation. She snagged me for tuition money. Money I don't have. Money she knows I don't have. And when I tried to reply, she ended the call. Typical weekday for me at this point. Oh well, it was time to get on with the day anyway. Also sent Gary another message. I told him I didn't care if things went to hell. He still owed me money for the money he made off me. I got him his start with Dunnington. He built a firm off of that. Time for him to pay up. Time for him to help me get that joint custody of Benny. Typical lawyer. Only answers when it's good for him. If you're in case crossing, you're dealing with monsters, unintentional or not. No, for real. I went to feed to see. Whoa, whoa! You went to see? Wait, nah, bro, nah. My fault, man. I went to see to feed to see. No, that's crazy. All right, bro, nah. No, bro, no, that's crazy. All right, I'm about to keep it going. Fuck that. I went to feed and seed and bought 6 chickens. I hope this is enough. Part of me is curious how this is actually gonna work. It is just a voice of the TV, right? You gonna throw the motherfucking chickens in the TV, the motherfuckers is gonna disappear to that bitch. They gonna meet you nor call me in that bitch. After I got the chickens home, I went to the Gold Dollar, found the Lucky Ladies machine, and then waited for Ralph to get up. Ralph ran out of money, then got up for the ATM. So far, so good. I sat down and played 20. I had a straight flush and won an easy 1,000. Everything happened just like the voice said it would. Again. Ralph took it pretty hard. I could tell he was pretty upset. Can't blame him, but screw him. It's not like he can do anything about it. Besides, I'm pretty sure I needed way more than he did. How do you know, nigga? Fuck you. Like, I know your life bad. But you don't know what my man's going through. That night, I set up the chickens in little pens and left them in the living room. Afterwards, I fixed the drink and waited. At midnight, the voice came back. Said, fuck Ralph. Show the shrimp pasta, nigga. That steak or whatever look a little too raw, bro. Too raw for me. We ain't never gonna see the shrimp pasta again.
Thank you, Randall. I will enjoy this.
Why they just say, they said fuck captioning the rest of this nigga shit. Randall, what's going on, bro? I need your word pad description, bro. Is he eating the chickens right now? What's going on? The steak's still moving and eating grass. The television glowed unnaturally bright. The static appeared to spill out of the television and into the room. I backed into the kitchen. I knew better not to touch whatever that was. What, bro, Leo? And then almost suddenly it receded. The pens remained, but the chickens were gone. Nigga, what? Dang. Well, they weren't exactly gone. They were in the television with it. I knew what was going to happen next. I just didn't know how it was going to happen. He about to eat them motherfuckers raw, bro. Alive and shit. They got a farm channel. No way. I'm eating. Can't lie. As I listened to that thing chew, I felt quite a bit of guilt for those poor chickens, but better them than me. And he fucking that chicken up.
Thank you, Randall. Can you bring me more tomorrow?
A sensible person would have gotten off this crazy train. Unfortunately for me, I'm not a sensible man. I agreed to bring in more chickens, but not before asking the most obvious question. What the hell are you?
Doesn't matter, Randall.
I think it do matter. Well, it mattered to the chickens, and it definitely matters if you plan on chewing on me at some point.
Fair enough, Randall. Fair enough. You're safe. I promise. I wouldn't take anything from you unless you gave it to me willingly.
Consent is
This is a
important.
simple thing, really. I want what I can't have. The thing that I no longer have. That thing we all take for granted until it's taken from us. Life. And when you're dead, Randall, nothing tastes sweeter.
This shit crazy. This it lives in the static. We still like early as fucking this shit too. We only like a third deep into it. Dead men tell tales. So you were human at one point? Or at one time?
Of course, Randall. What did you think? That I was a demon or something?
Yes, nigga. Fuck is we talking about?
Yeah, one time I was human. I had a family, wife, 2 kids. I even had this great job at the bank. President of Kate's Crossing Bank and Loan. That seems like another person at this point. I was a big deal in Kate's Crossing. John D. Bankston. I was a big shot. I had the best cars, the best house, and the best neighborhood.
He probably was eating live
I belonged
chickens.
to the best clubs and was a member of the town's most important charities.
What you was doing when them 2 old motherfuckers was kidnapping all them kids,
I
nigga?
married the girl everyone wanted. It was perfect. Or at least I thought so. What I didn't know was that my wife had another life. Drugs, gambling debts. Cheating on me with the neighbor. I would have never known if his wife hadn't told me. Seems she stumbled onto them fooling around. She decided to leave him and thought I should know who I was living with. Of course, I didn't believe it at first. In those days, people weren't all so connected. It was easier to hide our dirty.
Everybody in this bitch getting cheated on. Even the
I hired
TV.
someone to poke around my life. Everything I was scared to be true was true. Truer than the made-up life in my head.
I bet, Record. I'll watch it.
This person at all.
Skill
I
issue.
confronted her, and she didn't even deny it. She told me I was a fool, and I got what I deserved.
Nigga said, I think Sneeko made this.
And everyone in town knew.
That's
They
great.
just laughed behind my back. I was humiliated. I wasn't a big shot. I was a big joke. So I
Nigga
took
thought it was his
that
time to be a
as
big
the
shot.
easy way out. I ate a bullet, Ramen, and I've been paying for it ever since.
So this is what death is like?
It's different for everyone, but I'll tell you this. How we die is way more important than how we lived. Life is short. Death is much longer. Matters more.
How are you able to see the future?
Death gives you insight into the future, into things you can't change. Only the living can do that.
Why are you helping me?
Because you can help me, and you remind me of myself. Maybe together we can use each other and make this unfair world a little fairer. At least for you and me. How does that
Fuck
sound,
everybody
Randall?
else, huh?
Can we sacrifice a few chickens for a small chance at happiness?
We both losers, bro.
Chance to win? Don't you want to see your son again? Stop hiding behind painkillers and alcohol? And this thing with Crystal. I see how it is. She wins. No judge will give you joint custody of your son. You're a disgrace. but I can change that.
I mean, in fairness, this nigga is abusing. He's an alcoholic who's abusing painkillers. Like, why would they get this nigga joint custody of his son with no job? Like, bro, you're a bum. So of course you're not getting custody.
Can we be friends?
As long as we stick to chickens, then fine. We can friends.
That's really wonderful, Randall. It's been too long since either one of us had a friend. And now for my part. Tomorrow, at 8:34 p.m., go back to the casino in Independence. Bring $5 with you. Play the machine to the right of the one you played today. You'll win $600.
And once again, I was alone. I know this is a bad idea. I can't trust this thing, but I need the money. That's why Gary won't call me back. He knows I'm broke. Gary is dead, bro. I'm gonna just keep it so funky with you, bro. Hell, if he won't take me on as a client, a little money will at least help me get a halfway decent lawyer. I can't let Benny down. I've done that enough. I was ready to lay down and die, but here's an opportunity to win against Crystal, to get a piece of my life back. That voice is right about that, at least. How can I say no to that? If it gets out of hand, I can always quit. Go find a new place. You went too deep, buddy. But until then, it's just a few chickens. He better call Saul and all for real. Free money. That's my favorite kind of money right there. Free money? Shit. I stopped by the library to check out the voice's story. Everything checked out, every detail. I should feel better about dealing with this thing, but I don't. The scary part is that it probably knows I'm here trying to catch it in a lie. Makes me wonder, me being here, is that part of his plan? Damn. Same routine. I bought the chickens, then I went back to the casino. I did exactly as instructed and won $600. Can't lie, a guy can get used to this. Bro, you can get used to a job, nigga. I noticed Ralph watching me from the ATM. He looked pretty mad. And if looks could kill, I'd probably be a dead man. Just like I said the other day, screw him. I needed more. Much more. I tried Gary again, no reply. I even told him I solved my money problems. Still nothing. So I tried him at work. Apparently Gary is barely in the office these days. His assistant gave me some runaround about a big case or something. Bro, I'm telling you, the nigga Gary is dead, bro. That nigga's in a cult. Just like yesterday, I left the chickens in their pens and waited. Most people buy these things to lay eggs or keep as pets. I'm feeding mine to my TV. Nope. Still sounds crazy, doesn't it? Back up. Get up off the mic. Smacking the shit out that chicken meat. I'm ashamed to say it, but I didn't feel the same level of guilt over the chickens this time. Free money does that to a guy, I guess. Chicken mukbang. No, for real, it might as well be. You think you could enjoy this a little less?
Randall. We'll understand when you're dead.
That comment doesn't really help our situation, does it?
I'm sorry. That wasn't a threat.
Bro, it's a fat ass.
I meant that literally.
Yeah, well, how about we keep talking about my mortality to a minimum?
Of course. You were the boss. That hit the spot, Randall. Do you think I could have 10 chickens tomorrow?
Damn, fat ass nigga. Yeah, sure. Whatever you want. 10 chickens?
Good. I like that. Tomorrow, same casino, 5 p.m. Bring $10. Play the machine by the entrance. You'll win $500. But don't leave. We'll have a waffle next door. I hear they're delicious. Go back around 7:30. Play the machine next to the ATM. Put in a 20, and you'll win another 1,000.
Damn.
See you tomorrow, Randall.
Can we see the shrimp pasta this time? Yes! Let's go! That shit look good. I wonder why the static turns red when it eats. I have my ideas, and I'm probably right. I'd rather not ask and just assume. Yuck. Weird. I never would have thought dying would make someone so bloodthirsty. I can get used to this. It'll be hard on the chickens, but free money is an easy thing to get used to. Probably a little too easy to get used to. I can't fall into that trap. I need a plan. A good plan for once. Nobody at Chuck Suck and Fuck is like, why does this nigga keep coming in here buying chickens every day? This nigga buys live chickens every day. First things first, get back on my feet, clean up, maybe find a steady job, get joint custody of my kid. Yeah, that's a solid plan. That's a plan I can stick to. For Benny. Yeah, for Benny. Untitled, bro. Before we go to this next chapter, I have got to blow my nose, bro. I'm sorry. I'll be right back. I ain't even gonna BRB y'all, bro. All right, I'm back. My fault. Allergies is fucking me over, bro. God damn. Man, this week to plant nut. No, for real. Thank you. I noticed Ralph was at the casino again. Somebody has a problem. He didn't look any happier to see me than last night. Maybe less so. Yo, the nigga saying my man's got a problem when he feeding chickens to his TV is crazy. I imagine he's probably tired of seeing me leave a winner while he hangs around the ATM like a loser. Been there. It sucks. But it could be worse. He could be one of the chickens. Ha. You got a booger on your upper lip? My fault. After I hit the first time, I saw Ralph march for the door. It's hard to see someone on a winning streak when you're in a slump. It's crappy, but it made me chuckle more than it should have. Bro, you're a bitch. And just as promised, I left a 2-time winner. The waffle was as good as the voice said. I might go back this weekend. I bet Benny would love one. I poured myself something from the top shelf tonight. Why not, right? My luck has definitely changed. Time to enjoy myself for once. What's up, name? This one of Vintage 8 joints. It lives in the static. Entry 06252 ends before the chickens were sacrificed. Also, there's no tape or disc label 062620 in the original collection. I wouldn't have thought much about it, but the beginning of the other tape strongly suggests that I was missing something. Shit is crazy. I'm a murderer. I mean, it was self-defense, but I helped kill that man. And now I have to do it again. But maybe it's lying. Can I take that chance with my own kid? Did he feed Ralph to the TV, cuz? Oh, you're a bitch. Of course I can't. I won't, and it knows that. I couldn't keep that tape or floppy in the house. I buried them. I had to. The static turned red when it ate the chickens, but it was different when it had human. At least now I know why the static turns red. Regardless, it feels like having someone's remains in the house. It didn't feel right, so I had to bury it. That was the least I could do. To whomever reads this, if you want to know what happened, go to the 4th column on the south side of the house. I buried the tape and floppy under 2 feet of dirt. Bro, I need to see that floppy. Somebody copy that floppy. 2 feet. Niggas really out there too. Get that floppy disk, bro. I want to see what happens. This is fucked up.
Roblox!
Dog. Based. You hear the chickens in the back, nigga? Them niggas happy as fuck that my man's gone. They like, I thought he was coming for me next. That shit all full, bro. What the fuck? If that bitch still in there, it don't work. I found 2 tapes and a floppy. The tapes and floppy were exactly where Randall said they'd be. It didn't take long to notice that they were different than the others. Why are they no more voice acting? Or like, cause the original character that's like looking at all these tapes had a voice before, but I guess they didn't voice them no more. The tapes smelled like a dead body. I cleaned them up as best as I could. Honestly, I was surprised the tape still played, My buddy had a hard time getting the documents off the floppy, but thankfully he managed. It tastes like chicken. Oh shit. Nigga eating that Soylent Green. If Ted Bundy got a hold of the TV, it would have been raps. Poor chickens. They're just hanging around like tomorrow is going to be just like it was today. They don't know that in a few short hours they'll be gone. But I guess that's life. None of us really know when the end is coming. Except apparently the dead. I mean, ran out of budget, spent too much on stock chicken sales. And just like that, they were gone. Lost into the static.
Randall, don't be rude. You should answer the door.
Answer the door? What are you talking about? It didn't answer. It just kept chewing. But sure enough, someone eventually knocked on the door. You might want to hold off on the chewing. We don't need to creep anyone out. Lord knows I don't need more problems. It must have agreed because it went silent. Open the door! Open the door! He's making love. He is fucking them chickens. I glanced out the window and saw a beat up old truck. What the hell? My first thought was that someone had the wrong address or something. Opened the door and I was surprised to find Ralph staring back. He threw a punch, cracked me right in the jaw. I hate to say it, but I dropped like a sack of potatoes. He pulled a gun and pointed it right between my eyes. Ralph called me a cheater. Demanded every penny I won at the casino. Damn, nigga. I didn't answer fast enough. He took the back of the gun, hit me across my right arm. That hurt worse than the punch to my face. Once again, he demanded the money. I pointed to my wallet on the kitchen table. He quickly emptied my winnings into his pocket. Ralph, you should have just let this nigga have it, bro. He leaned over, placed the gun against my jaw. Ralph wanted to know how I was picking the winning machines. I should have said something else, did something else, but I didn't. I pointed toward the TV. I'm such a coward. Whoo! Ralph needs to take his ass home. He walked toward the television, greedy to find whatever he thought I was pointing toward. Ralph was careful though. He kept his gun on me. Yeah, he ain't the one you should be worried about, Ralphie. Ralph asked me what I was pointing at. Only I didn't get a chance to answer him.
He was pointing at me, Ralph.
I never forget Ralph's face as he said, "Did the TV just say my name?" That was the last thing he said before the red static flooded the room. When the static retreated back into the TV, all that was left of him was the gun and the money. Thanks, I guess. He not gonna be a Rush Hour 3. No, God, that nigga not gonna be a Rush Hour 3. I expected to hear a loud crunch, but what I saw was a lot worse. What the fuck was that?
What the heck just happened to me?
Oh, buddy. Is that Ralph? Oh, Ralph, you don't even. Oh. You got your ass crunched, buddy. He definitely not gonna be a Rush Hour 3. You killed him.
Don't worry, Randall. He's not quite dead.
Annoying orange looking ass
He's
visual.
not exactly alive either. He's a part of me now. His soul is trapped in me. It gives me power.
Can you let him go? Bro, let my man's free.
One day,
One day?
but not today.
Someone is going to come looking for him. They're going to find his truck, arrest me. Then how are you going to get fed? You think of that? He ate that.
Tonight, 2:40 a.m. Bring the car a mile up the road. You'll come to Hilltop Road on your right. It's a dirt road. Take it. At the end of it, you'll find a lake. Drive to the side near a small tree. That is the deep side of the lake. No one will find the truck for 68 years.
Damn.
Then walk back.
68
Make sure you're
years?
off the road at 3 a.m.
They did them like G Jack.
28 a.m. and 4:05 a.m. That's when someone driving might notice you. No one will ever know what happened to poor Ralph.
I'm so stupid. You set this up. You could see it. You knew that this would piss him off and he'd come here.
Of course I did, Randall. I told you what I needed. Chickens only work in a pinch. If it helps, think of Ralph as another chicken, because he sure as hell didn't see me coming.
Yo, this TV nigga's a dickhead. I'm done. Did you see that coming? No more chickens, no more anything.
I did, and I understand. This isn't for everyone. But you should know, my friend, that Benny is going to die next week. And I'm the only thing that can save him.
You're lying. Nigga,
Have
his
I
son?
lied yet, Brandon?
How? Tell me.
If you want to know that, then you're going to have to feed me.
But you owe me for the sacrifice.
I told you how to dispose of the car. We're even.
Fuck. I'm not feeding you another person.
Suit yourself. Think about it. I'm not going anywhere. Am I?
Bro. And they go right back to the cooking show. This shit is fucked up. Free costs too much. I was blowing my nose again. At 2:40 a.m., I did as instructed. I disposed of the car and walked back. I ducked into the drainage ditches at the appropriate times, and by 5:25, I was back on my couch like nothing ever happened, just exhausted. I had the most vivid nightmare. Well, more of a recollection, really. I was in my old office, living like a king of the world, and then I got a phone call, the phone call that ruined my life, the phone call that ruined all of our lives at Dunnington Construction. It was Gary. He heard the news before I did. An accident happened at Case Crossing High. The ceiling collapsed. 8 died. Many more were injured. We finished that building no more than 4 months ago. This was a nightmare. I woke up in a cold sweat. Sometimes your own past is scarier than the best horror movie. But right now, I have a very real horror movie that I need to deal with. I sat around all day, drinking, staring at the empty television screen. What in the hell have I gotten myself into? I killed a man. I'm a murderer. The tape is all that's left of Ralph. I at least need to do the decent thing. Bury him. I'll do that tomorrow. Case Crossing, the name of the town that's in all these niggas' videos. I thought all day on what to do. And then at the end of the day, it came back.
Randall.
This
Why
fucking
so
dickhead.
chum?
Go to hell. Nobody should fucking move there, no, for real.
Ouch. Temper, friend.
Oh, bother.
Daddy Big Schlong?
Careful.
I appreciate the follow.
Don't insult the only thing that can save your son.
I'm not a killer.
Tell that to Ralph. I'll tell you what. I'll make this a little easier for you. There's a woman who'll be at the downtown lounge in Cade's Crossing. She'll be sitting at the bar alone at 11 p.m. Buy her a Long Island iced tea. Get her talking about her ex-husband. Believe me, she won't shut up about it. After she finishes the first drink, she'll get you to buy her a second. Tell her about your situation, Crystal. And by
TV
midnight,
getting him some pussy.
she'll be putty in your hands. And before you say you can't do it, she's a murderer. That ex-husband she's complaining about, she poisoned him and got away with it.
Damn.
She deserves to be on the menu. But if you think her life is worth more than Vivian's, well, I'll leave that up to you.
Damn, bro. This nigga really leveraging his son's life to get some more people in the fucking TV world. Now shit, now I might be willing to go along with the TV. Free ribs. A small change of heart. Oh my God. I'm a murderer. I mean, it was self-defense. I helped kill a man. And now that I have to do it again. But maybe it's lying. Can I take that chance? We read this part already. Of course I can. I won't. And it knows that. Worst of all, it's probably seeing how all of this turns out. So what do I do? The only thing I can, I suppose, it says she's a murderer, and I guess that's gonna have to be good enough. I failed my son too many times. At least this way I can sacrifice what's left of my soul for him. He deserves that much. I'm going to feed this woman to this creature. God help me. I hope she really does deserve it. You don't even know if she deserves it for real. I actually went and did a few errands today. Just by luck, I ran into Mike Singer. I could tolerate pretending we were friends when I was with Dunnington, when I needed him. But now, sure enough, he found me like some annoying bug drawn to a flashlight. He gave me that $2 fake smile women can't seem to get enough of. I can't lie. He's quite a charming person if you don't hate his guts. Get this man a true. He could tell I wanted to avoid him. That pissed him off. He made sure to tell me that he was the reason I'm not in prison. I thanked him and reminded him that favor went two ways. We kept each other out of prison because that's what we all did at Dunnington. We saved ourselves. It's been a long time since we were worried about building anything. We were a company of rats, and one thing you can always count on are rats to save themselves. And as I drive toward the downtown lounge, I can almost hear myself squeaking. Maybe I should stop for some cheese because here I am, on the way to save myself. Nigga, you ain't rat, brody. I went to the bar around 11, just like the voice suggested. And there she was, sitting at the bar, alone. She was pretty but sad. I found it hard to believe that this woman killed anyone. For a moment I thought about going home, begged the voice to tell me what was going to happen to my son. 6'9" reference. But I know that if it isn't fed, it isn't going to help me. So what do I do? Well, like it said, it's my son or her. I guess the choice already was made. Dang. I mean, honestly, if it's about my son, I'd do it too. I've approached a few women at the bar when I was younger. It was never easy, and I never had any luck. Always said something stupid, but this was easy. Bro just admitted to not having no riz. Wendy was her name. She looked like a Wendy. She was funny, sweet, playful. My gut told me she was a decent person, but my gut has always had garbage instincts. Yeah, your gut told you to play along with this TV nigga. I did as the voice suggested, and within an hour, we were headed back to my house. Heading back to it. We talked about old movies and the good old days the whole ride back. I'm surprised she didn't notice how nervous I was. My palms were so damn sweaty and I felt like I was oozing through my shirt. God, I had to look suspicious. I was a predator now. What happened at Kate's Crossing High, I could always explain that away. Lie to myself, just like Ralph. I can still feel like a decent guy that just ended up in a bad situation. After tonight, I won't be able to say that ever again. I got 2 miles from my house when I came to a red light. The last red light before we'd be in front of the television. If it would have been green, I probably would have went through with it. Maybe. But there was something about the way she smiled. It looked innocent, so I turned around. Damn. The TV probably accounted for that though. I told her I was starting to feel a little off and took her for some late night coffee. We talked about nothing for a few more hours, then I brought her to her car. She gave me her number, then I went home. The TV about to be like, nigga, where is my dinner? Unsurprisingly, it was waiting for me. His son is so dead.
I am very disappointed in you, Randall.
I bet you are. Little buddy is done for.
Traded a murderer's life for your son. I hope you can live with that.
I think you're lying. That woman wasn't the killer, but you are.
But you killed with your actions, your greed. You took money meant for a high school. You paid off Singer. You paid off inspectors.
I mean,
You
whatever.
were part of the wheel that killed those people. You are every bit as nasty as me, my friend.
Yeah, I was taken, but there should have been enough to do the job. It was other people. They got too greedy. That's not just on me. I wouldn't have sacrificed the project.
Is that what you tell yourself to feel better? I tell you what, Randall. I can get you in touch with any of those parents that lost a child.
He literally chose bitches over his
Tell
love.
them what you just told me, and let's see if they agree that you were innocent. If they do, I'll act as your magic 8-ball till the day you die. What do you say?
I couldn't say anything. It was right. God help me, it was right.
I take your silence as you agree. No point lying to yourself, Randall. Everything you hate about me are all the qualities you hate about yourself.
Fuck, cook that nigga.
Your afterlife isn't going to be much different from mine, so you might as well enjoy the ride.
I can change.
But I can see the future, and I already know that you don't.
Damn! You thought you were going to get windy, but you didn't. You don't see everything. Nigga, he accounted for that, bro. I promise you he did.
I've been wondering about you, Randall. Something about you doesn't quite make sense, does it?
You're wondering why I'm sitting here listening to you. Yeah, me too.
As much as you say you hate her, you still love crystals, don't you?
No. Yeah. I mean, it's complicated. You know that. She's my wife. She's the mother of my kid. I can't just shut that off even if she has. I can see what it was doing. It was fishing. Picking at things it knew would hurt me. Trying to find something they could use against
What
me.
if I told you I could help you get her back? You could be a family again.
No, that's not possible. You already said that
When
she
you can
wins and shit.
predict the future, anything is possible. I can get you money. I can get you a job. I can get you her.
No, you're wrong. She filed for a divorce. She's moved on.
Why have you never asked me who he was? Who she left you for?
Look, right now, I need to think about saving my son.
You know what? We're friends.
I don't know about all
I
that,
don't
buddy.
mind giving a freebie to a friend. The guy that Crystal's
I've
with
sacrificed so many chickens
is
for good
Gary.
reason.
That's why he hasn't returned your calls. He's been too busy hooking up with your wife.
Fuck. It can't be true.
Then why does it feel like it is?
I've never felt so angry. Never. I did a lot for Gary. I considered him a friend. I helped him make him what he is. How could he do this to
I
me?
tell you what, Randall. Bring him here. I'll take good care of him. You'll feel better, and I'll tell you how to save your son. All you have to do is listen.
Whew. Do it for Benny, bro. I can get used to this. Oh, shit. Never trust anyone named Gary around your wife. The voice told me an old friend, Andy Matthews from Dunnington days, was manager at Case Crossing Housing and could get me on. All I needed to do was call, so I did. Andy said he could use someone like me and asked me to come interview on Monday. I couldn't believe it. Maybe this voice isn't so bad after all. Oh, buddy, you're so fried. I spent Sunday prepping for the interview. Prepping as in drinking a day away. I think I got a little ahead of myself and started celebrating a little too early. You're stupid, bro. Do you know that? The interview went well. Andy made me feel like an old friend, so fingers crossed. So far, sacrificing Gary has been just the best. Oh my God, bro. It's been a few days since I've written, but I have good reasons for that. 1. I got the job. Finally, I have an excuse to get up in the morning. I'm going to be an assistant manager at Case Crossing Housing. The money isn't what I was making before everything went to hell, but it's a hell of a lot better than nothing. Right now, I'm stuck in orientation, but I can see a future here. A decent future. Better than I deserve. Much better. Bro, you're about to get fried, bro. Andy started as my assistant before I got him into sales. Solid guy. A real closer. We made a lot of money together before he finally moved on to CCH. Lucky bastard. Andy got out of Dunnington a few years before everything fell apart. I guess that makes me lucky too. Andy's the head guy here. He didn't care about the stink over my head. He gave me a second chance. Nigga changed his tune so quick. But to be fair, if Andy stuck around, he'd have the same stink. It might even be worse for him. He's a little younger. Got more road ahead of him than someone like me. I imagine he realizes that. Made it a little harder to say no. Screw it. I'll take whatever break I can get. The other reason is that I'm still trying to figure out how to live with myself. What happened to Ralph was an accident. Gary, on the other hand, sure as hell wasn't. And honestly, it's been a lot easier than I thought it would be. But Gary deserves to be trapped in the static, inside that thing. And if anyone cares to know, yeah, I am smiling as I write this. I know it's wrong, God help me. I know it's very wrong, but it feels so damn satisfying. Bro, you're a sicko. You're a sicko and a bastard. Regardless, Gary has no one to blame but himself. If it wasn't for him, if it wasn't for me, Gary would have been a two-bit lawyer handling elder law on the poor side of Case Crossing. I gave him his shot at the big time. Me. Hell, I taught him how to think like a winner. I showed him how to make money. It's one thing to ignore me, but you don't take another man's woman. You never do that. This nigga poop is so half with it. He broke the rules. And when you break the rules, you pay the consequences, bro. That's crazy. That's insanity. I say good riddance. I'm happy to trade this garbage life for my sons. In my book, that's a win. That's a win everyone can agree on. Not Gary, though. Gary can't agree with that, but whatever. If you're wondering about Gary's final moments, check near the west side of the tree, the one near the drainage ditch. That's where I left him, unceremoniously forgotten. Damn. Mr. Barker stopped by to pick up his rent money. He seemed a little put off to find me digging a hole on his property. Thankfully, he didn't really ask too many questions, because let's be honest, I don't have too many to give. Pack watch. Nigga Gary dead, Rip Bozo. I guess if push came to shove, I could tell him I had a problem with the television and left, and let nature take its course, so to speak. Bro, you're a dickhead. Well, actually, you know what? My man's a landlord, so he's probably a dickhead anyway. You can feed him to the TV. I wouldn't give a fuck. Bro, think he like Yagami. My fault. Let me spin it back. I was blowing my nose. Landlords are lizard people. Yeah, it's about to say it's about Vintage 8, the same YouTube channel as Tangy Virus and Children of the House. And once again, the tape and floppy were exactly where Randall said they'd be. Similar to the tapes and floppies near the column, I found these in bad shape. They smelled awful, looked worse. I cleaned them up and thankfully they still worked. Let's take out the trash. Whew. Let's see how my nigga Gary went out. The voice made it easy. It told me to call Gary and leave a message. A message that Gary couldn't resist returning. I told Gary that I couldn't live with the guilt of what we did at Dunnington, and that I was going to confess. Tell the police about how we stole hundreds of thousands of dollars, cut corners in the bill, and the kicker? I was going to give them names, our names. Singer, Gary, the entire front office, contractors, inspectors, and whoever else I could find in my book of contacts. I even planned to walk them through how we got our subcontractors to take the blame, step by crooked step. Basically, I was going to throw away everything he worked so hard to cover up. This nigga, he did turn into a supervillain. Wouldn't you know it? He called me back in less than 10 minutes. That's a record, I think. He pleaded with me, begged me. It was embarrassing for him. I quite enjoyed it, but I convinced him my mind was made up. I told him to get his affairs in order because we both were going up the river. That's when he said those magic words. Where are you? Don't do anything until we've had a chance to meet face to face. It took a lot not to burst into laughter. And just like that, I caught my fish. The voice instructed that Gary come to the house at 12:18 and be no later than 12:23. And if he was, it said to not let him into the house. The specific time puzzled Gary, but he said it would be no problem. Good. After we hung up, I took a small bit of satisfaction in that Crystal would be sleeping alone tonight. And every night after, honestly. I couldn't wait to see his face when I told him I knew. Gary arrived exactly at 12:18. He looked like a scolded puppy. He was practically teary-eyed. I almost felt bad for him. Who am I kidding? I didn't care one bit. Oh, this nigga's he's a villain at this point, bro. He apologized for not calling me back. I couldn't keep up with all the excuses he threw at me. I kept waiting for a chance to interject, ask him the real question I got him here to answer, but he just kept running his mouth. You can't do this to us, blah, blah. We're going to go down for more than negligence. Think about Singer. Think about me, my kids, blah, blah, blah. I'll be honest, it just started to blur together. I tried to get him to take a seat, but he kept circling the living room. He stopped just in front of the television. I knew I needed to shut him up before the static gobbled him up. And then finally, he shut his mouth long enough for me to get a word out. I told him I wasn't going to the police. He instantly let out a sigh of relief. Stay here so my TV can eat you, bro. Then this is about the divorce? He asked. I could see he was relieved, but I could see the concern, the guilt. I smiled and told him, not exactly. That just made him more confused. Look, he said, I don't think it's wise to associate with anyone from Dunnington. The optics just don't look good from my firm, and representing you just isn't the image I want right now. Sorry. I told him to cut the crap. I told him that I knew about him and Crystal. But before he could answer, the voice got greedy. I honestly couldn't tell what caught him more off guard, my question or the voice. Hey bro, watch this news clip real quick.
Time to go, Gary.
He said it's time to go. Your time has come. There's no way out of this one.
There's no way out of this one.
I shouted for him to stop, but it was too late. The static flooded out of the television and into the living room. In a matter of minutes, Gary was gone. Damn, bro. Rip Gary. Pack watch. Rip Bozo. Damn, Big Gary, you got crunched, bro. Damn it. You couldn't have waited 5 more minutes?
No, if you didn't notice. But he was about to leave. You had your moment, so I had to take mine. Next time you want to accuse someone of sleeping with your wife, I suggest you get right to the point.
The voice was right. I'm bad at getting revenge.
It makes you feel any better. Gary is having a bad moment right now. Unfortunately for him, it's never going to get better.
It don't get no better. Rest in peace will not be missed. I hope whoever reads this doesn't think less of me, but I laughed at that one too. Fuck. So what about my son?
July 14th. Crystal will drop Benny off at his daycare. When she picks him up at the end of the day, she will take Thomas Street home. A young man too busy talking on his phone won't be paying attention. It will run right into your wife's car, killing only Benny. Check him out early.
Cause you always on that damn phone.
And he will be safe. Might I suggest Chicken Run.
I thanked the voice and was about to leave the living room.
You know, Randall, I'm in such a good mood. I don't mind giving you a freebie. How would you like a job?
Poggers. Dang, bro. Swoop in for the rescue? Now what if he fucked the rescue up and the kid dies anyway? Everything I know is wrong or worse. Today is the day I'm going to save my son. I'm sure I'm going to catch hell from Crystal, but it will be worth it. Besides, it'll be good for us to catch up. I haven't heard from her since Gary relocated. Andy called me just before I left, which surprised me. He didn't seem too bothered that I was taking a personal day. But he didn't want to chat about work. He wanted to talk about Gary. Seems the big-time lawyer has been missing for a few days and no one knew anything. It was like he disappeared. You ain't never seen Twilight, bro? Come through and just press the car, like just hold the car back. Imagine that. I feigned concern, but really I was recollecting about how I disposed of Gary's car in much the same way I made Ralph's truck disappear. Honestly, most of the conversation went in one ear and out the other. I just didn't care. I know exactly where poor Gary is. Fact is, a lot of people disappear at Case Crossing. It's just one of those things you get used to if you're going to call this place home. A nigga like me wouldn't call a place where a lot of people disappear home. I was about to get off the phone, but he mentioned something that stopped me cold. Andy said that Gary was the second person he knew to disappear recently. Again, in the crossing, that's not really all that special. But when he asked me if I knew a Ralph Gonzalez, well, that just hit a little too close to home. It had to be a coincidence. Had to be. There have to be thousands of people named Ralph in Case Crossing. It's probably not even 1,000 people in Case Crossing. Andy explained to me that Ralph was a sub for Case Crossing Housing. But before that, he worked at Dunnington Construction. And wouldn't you know it, he was a part of the food chain, the one I sat at the top of. You should watch Twilight, bro. It's a good movie. This Ralph and my Ralph can't be the same person, though. It can't be. But what if he is? I will have to ask the voice about this later, after I save my son. The first Twilight was decent, bro. Stop it. The first Twilight was straight. I am an idiot. A damn idiot. I deserve every bad thing that's ever happened to me. I did just as the voice instructed. I checked Benny out of school, and then we went to see Chicken Run. Of course, I had my sell-off for the movie. When I turned it on, it went off like a slot machine. There were dozens of missed calls and messages, all from Crystal. She called me every name under the sun. God help me, I loved making her squirm. That little bit of misery seemed justified in my opinion, but maybe I'm a little biased. I took Benny to the Burger Shack. The Burger Shack? While we waited for our food, I called her. She was furious. I let her scream and holler. The madder she got, the bigger my smile got. Bro, you lucky your child didn't get taken, nigga. When she finally cooled off enough for me to get a word in, I dropped my bombshell. I told her I heard Gary was missing. She immediately replied with, who? That nigga lied! He lied! I, of course, was not falling for that bit of theatrics. I insisted she had to remember Gary from Dunnington Construction. But she said she didn't. Now I was getting angry. Again, I took the voice's advice. I stopped beating around the bush, so to speak. I told her I knew she was sleeping with Gary. That's when I heard that laugh. That laugh only Crystal could do. I didn't need to hear her say it to know that I was wrong. She wasn't sleeping with Gary. She told me it was Mike Singer. She was right. It did hurt. Oh! But before I could say another word, I heard a terrible screech. Then nothing. I later found out that Crystal was in an accident. She died on the scene. Nothing hurts a man worse than realizing he let himself be tricked. But why? Why would it do this to me? And now I was sure the Ralph Andy spoke of and the one in the static was the same person. I definitely needed to have a conversation with the voice and maybe cut our friendship short. Bro, you are in too deep, nigga. You're stupid. Friendship over. Nigga said my friendship ended. Friendship with the TV ended. Now, I don't know who his best friend is. I left Benny with his grandmother. Sad sight. I didn't think the woman was capable of crying, honestly. She never liked me. No love lost. The feeling is more than mutual, but there's no need to be nasty. She just lost a child. Even crappy people like Crystal are somebody's baby. I know it's a harsh comment since she just passed, but it's true. Someone will say the same thing about me one day. Well, yeah, my bitch wife is there, but I have got to confront this lying VHS tape. I called Wendy. She was excited to hear from me. That was an unusual feeling. I could tell she wanted me to ask her on a date, but I had a feeling this woman didn't need my problems. Hell no, she don't. Instead, I got right to the point. What is the point that you make it with Wendy? I asked her what she did for a living. She was an inspector with the parish. Crap. I knew where this was going, but I had to see it through. The voice will use whatever I don't know against me. That I can count on. You work with the parish, lady? You are an alien. I also asked her about her ex-husband. Asked if he was dead. He wasn't. Figures. Finally, I asked her if she ever took brides from Dunnington. She instinctively asked, who told you that? That sounded like a yes to me. I couldn't say the TV told me, so I told her who I really was. She asked me to never call her again. Fair enough. Good call. This isn't a coincidence. Can't be. This has to be Oracle, bro. Shrimp pasta.
I was wondering if Benny was safe.
Cut the act. You know damn well he's safe and Crystal is dead.
I do. And you're welcome.
How dare you say that to me? I thought you were gonna help me get her back.
I did say that. But I've looked into every future.
He been lying this whole time, buddy. Why'd you like?
Ends bad for you, Randall. As long as she was in the picture, she would have found a way to ruin you. Every single time. She was a cancer in your life, my friend. And I cut her out.
No, I don't believe you. I still loved her.
A part of you might have loved her, but she hated you more. Give it a few weeks, and she'll be forgotten.
Damn. I know Gary wasn't sleeping with Crystal. It was Mike. Explain that.
Look how easy he ignored you, Randall. He wanted to conveniently clean up his image when it suited him.
Fair
Gary
point.
deserved what he got.
I mean, I don't know about all that, but
Mike will get what he deserves.
it is kind of fucked up. My man's just didn't return none of that broke calls.
If you didn't bring Gary to me, he would have lived his whole miserable life and never got what he deserved. Tell me, how could that ever be fair?
And Ralph and Wendy, why didn't you tell me they were connected to Dunnington?
Maybe it's just a coincidence. Or maybe it was just bad luck, Randall. Think of that.
You know I don't believe that.
Well, I do. Let me tell you a story about bad luck. About a single dad raising a shy teenage son. A great kid. A beautiful kid with his whole life ahead of him. A kid better than his father would ever be. It's been rough since his mom died, for both of us. But there he was, about to graduate, a year away from starting college at CCU. Full ride.
Case Cross University?
I was so proud. I was at work when I heard the news about the ceiling in the high school collapsing. I thought
The TV man lost his son to the Dunnington, like, fuck up.
hopelessness of when the worst is confirmed. How could this happen?
I mean, yo, honestly,
Who's to blame?
the TV nigga kind of justified, bro.
How do you think it feels to see the people responsible get away with murder?
I'm kind of on TV man's side now, to be honest.
Fines, lose your jobs. Yeah, some people went to jail, but you don't have to be dead to know it was all a joke. I pray for answers. I ask for revenge. God or the devil answer. But the eye with many heads did. It said it would give me my revenge. I just needed to give myself to it. So I did. Here I am, Randall.
So you aren't Bankston?
I would think that's obvious by now.
I mean, obviously. Who are you then?
You didn't bother to learn my son's name when it mattered. Why should I give you mine now?
I'm sorry about your kid.
Oh, I bet you are, Randall. Sorry doesn't bring him back, does it? I admit it, Randall. I was hoping to get a few more of you. But I guess I'll have to be satisfied with Ralph, Gary, and your wife.
Damn. I grabbed a bat. I knew that this had to end. My son was going to live here, and he would not be safe with this thing in the house.
Wait, Randall, wait. I can still help you. You give me more than one's responsible, and I'll keep rewarding you. Consider that your penance for allowing this to happen.
My nigga, you better not trust this TV. Yeah, no, I can't trust you. Like, for real. Like, nigga, what the fuck?
That's probably the smartest thing you've ever said. And you're right. You can't. So as a dad, I'll throw you one last chance to make this right. Give yourself to me. Right now. And all will be forgiven. Or smash the TV and return me to the background. But know this. We will not be even. You will have a debt with me. You will still have to pay.
Sorry, but no deal. Nigga said, you gonna have to see me in the afterlife, nigga. You gonna die eventually. I smashed the TV into 1,000 pieces, burned it, then buried what was left. I was free. Only the dead should know the future. The living should only be concerned with the present. And from now on, that is exactly how I'm going to live my life. I think I'll be happier. In fact, I know I will. I have Benny back, and I need to do better for him. I will do better. I will do better for him. I have to. Give yourself to me, Flush. Give yourself to me. The end. Made you look. Uh-oh. It's still more. It's still more to the story, cuz. I thought it was really about to be over. We still got a good, like, what? Like, almost 10 minutes? It's been a little while since I've written. Really hasn't been a need. Life's been pretty good. Yeah, there's a bump here and there, but I can't complain. Benny is adjusting as well as expected. I hear him crying some nights for his mom, but it's gotten less and less. I can say whatever I want about Crystal, but she was a good mom. Once the old house sells, I'm going to get us another place. Hopefully by Christmas, we'll be somewhere else. I have too many bad memories of this place. There's no way I can be comfortable here. I'm thinking somewhere outside of Case Cross. Yeah, I don't mind commuting a little farther for work. Nigga, get a new job. Oh, you know what? You did just get this job, so shit. It's taking some convincing, but I got us a new television. It probably wouldn't surprise anyone, but I wasn't too keen on getting a new one. However, Benny usually gets what he wants. Regardless, I'll keep it in my room at night. Better safe than sorry. School shopping. Benny's decided to be going to a public school. Good thing, because I can't afford private. Maybe if I land that promotion, my situation might change, but I don't think I've put the time in with the company. We'll see, I guess. A month has passed and nothing. I think the voice was attached to the old television. I doubt that thing could keep quiet this long. I started seeing another woman. Celeste is her name. She's good people. Another single parent trying to make it. Our kids get along, and I like the way she treats Benny. Happy Thanksgiving. Celeste and I cooked while Chris and Benny threw the football. It was a nice day. I can't remember the last time I had a day like this. Celeste, the video game. Merry Christmas. The house still hasn't sold, but I didn't let that spoil my holiday. We opened presents, ate fried chicken, and watched old Christmas movies on our new VHS. I think Celeste might be the real deal. She might be the one for me. Who gonna tell him? It's hard to believe I'm happy. I got away with doing a lot of bad things. It doesn't seem fair, but maybe that's the point. Life isn't fair. It's not about what we deserve, but what we get for ourselves. I know I'll meet the voice again in the next life. I imagine it'll be waiting for me on the other side, ready to settle old debts. Fair enough. I deserve it, but I'll push that day off as long as possible. I thought about looking up the name of his son and him, but what good would it do? That's the past, and I'd much rather continue to focus on the present. We gonna see what happens to this nigga. Happy New Year. Andy has informed me I am getting promoted after all. Big raise, more benefits. If I could just sell the old house, I'll have my old life back. I guess it does just take a little hard work. Yeah, nigga, you see what happens when you're not stuck in a bottle and painkillers? The house sold. Finally, Benny and I are out of here. I'm looking at a place in Springfield or Livingston, maybe even St. Tammany. I went to bed very happy that night. I woke up. I heard something familiar. I looked at the time. It was midnight. My blood ran cold. The sound was coming from Benny's room. Oh no, he was watching TV in his room. I begged him to let Benny go.
I'm sure you
Benny
know
back
that.
in there, this gas or what?
Every moment was designed by me to get both of you here. Ralph, Gary, your wife, even your job was all part of the plan.
Fuck.
I only waited so long because I wanted you to think you were going to get everything you lost. But instead, Randall, you are going to get everything you deserve.
No, damn it. But why him? He was innocent. He didn't deserve this. Nigga, he got Benny, but the TV said the game was rigged from the start. You feel me? Where my Fallout New Vegas niggas at? Please give him back. I'll do anything. Just don't make him pay for my sins. -2, that's fucked up. I swear this gotta have something to do with Oracle or fucking. That's what I've been saying this whole time.
Except join him.
He's right. I can't let Benny be alone in there. I have to go to him. This is my last entry. I've left these tapes and floppies behind for anyone that might come looking for me. Celeste, Andy, anyone. Please just forget about me. You don't want this thing in your life. I can't help but wonder what hell I'll find myself. I imagine Gary and Ralph will be excited to see me and ecstatic. Rip Bozo, pack watch. Bro, I had time to journal before he. I was low-key thinking the same thing. I didn't want to say nothing though. Gary and Ralph go beat his ass. There are no more entries. As far as I can tell, no one came looking for Randall. He and Benny became just another missing persons case in Case Crossing. But as creepy as these entries are, they are not why I urge caution when viewing these videos. Don't tell me this thing gonna fly through my TV or some shit. I ain't got nothing to do with the high school shit. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got nothing to do with that. That's what I found at the end.
Hello, Paul.
Nigga, that's Oracle.
I knew you'd find these tapes eventually. You'll make it possible for others to see. Thank you for that. I have something I'd like to say to all those watching. To all those who will be watching. I can help you see the future. Just go to your television. Speak to the static.
I'm straight.
Ask me for help. I may come to you if you're willing to pay the price.
I'm good, bro. Appreciate the offer though, homie. I'm sorry I shared these with you. I'm destroying the originals. I suggest you ignore the copies. My nigga, you could have just not uploaded this to your YouTube or whatever. You know that, right? It lives in the static. My TV don't make static. It's a smart TV, bruh. I fuck with Vintage 8, bro. I really fuck with this channel, bro. They make some of the best stories, bro. No bullshit. I'm trying to figure out where I'm ranking this. Out of the ones we done watched so far, between the Tangivirus Oracle Project, Children of the House, and the Sinkhole, I still got Children of the House at the top. Children of the House was genuinely the, like, that joint was like, whoa, nigga, that shit really, that joint was gas. And then I think I got Tangivirus under that. I think I'm gonna put this one under Tangivirus, and then Sinkhole Oracle Project. I think that's how I'm ranking them so far. But we still got, it's still other joints that, like, we skipping around in they shit. This is supposed to be the watch order. I didn't know there was a watch order to this shit when we watched Children of the House. So we ended up watching the third one first. I didn't know that. I skipped to this one because this one's new. This one came out like a week ago. So we still got more joints to watch. Like, we got mad joints, for real. I swear this is one of the best, like, horror channels, bro. No bullshit. I fuck with this channel.
Deep in the cut, if you see me say, hey, I'm the big man. Shorty walked up and said, hi, I'm a big fan. I'm like, hey girl, okay, you better prove it then. Pull the gear out, now we having fun. Team Grub, how she ate me up. Niggas act fishy, boy, you salmon better run. It ain't no paintballs if I pull out the gun. Your bitch pussy loose, it's boomy, booyah. I don't play no games, nigga, I'm a ooh-ya. Yeah, I'm that one nigga, what's it to ya? Talk to me nice, I don't wanna have to do ya. Set him up, ink him down, hit his block, spin around.